Hi, I'm here with Pensa, and I just had to stop him for my first interview of day 2, or the main day, of Castle Point Anime, and he's just been standing out, getting a whole bunch of attention, and his cosplay is awesome. So I just wanted to talk to him and find out about him. Joe, can you tell me a little bit about your cosplay?
It is Jarvan Lightshield the Fourth from League of Legends. I made it mostly myself. Some of the stuff is sporting equipment that I just modified to fit the piece. And I just went from there. It took me about 2 months to make craft foam, expanding foam, spray paint, primer, and just went at it.
So what drew you to the piece? Like, why this costume today?
Jarvan is the character who I play the most in League of Legends, and he's my main, and I just love his lore. And a fitting piece, he is the exemplar, next in line, Prince of the Throne, and we are here at Castle Point Anime Convention, so what better way to debut this costume than be king in the castle?
Okay, so we talked about what got you into this costume. Can you tell me what got you into cosplay in general? Like, was there a person, was there an event, was there a friend? What got you into cosplay?
Oh yeah, I had a bunch of friends in my club at school, the anime club, the video game club. They all said, oh, let's go to Comic-Con, and it's like, oh, they're cosplaying too. So I'm like, all right, let me think of something fast. So I just thought of whatever I could think of, and whatever I could do spur of the moment. That was Comic-Con 2011. I was Vamp for Metal Gear Solid 4, and I'm like, this is what I want to do. Find my favorite character of every time, of whatever the time is. Right now it's Jarvan. Back then it was Vamp. Before it was Gildarts from Fairy Tail. I'll just pick whoever I like, and I'll just make it. I don't care if it looks like crap. Details are nothing, just as long as it looks good and it's comfortable.
You know, it's funny, you sound like you just jumped in. Was there any hesitation? Was there any fear? Or was it just you were just down? How was your first con? What was your experience like going in?
Oh, it was cold because it's October, and if anybody knows the Vamp, he wears no shirt. So I was just like, oh man. The worst part was trying to figure out what to do because I knew nothing about sewing, nothing about like craft foam or anything. So I just tried to find like a military surplus store to find the materials for his stuff. Here I just I go to Walmart, see what looks familiar, go to Home Depot if I can't find it there, and just get at it.
All right, so would you say that your friends were a big part of bringing you into the fold? And since that happened, since your friends might have played a part, have you brought anyone else into it?
I haven't really brought anyone else into it because mostly all of my friends are into it, so they got me into it. So I just figure like, okay, they're watching this show, they are doing this group cosplay. I want to be a part of that. I want to have fun with my friends when I'm at a con. It is definitely a lot more fun to be in character at a con, and yeah.
So let's see, group cosplay, one thing. How do you feel about the community here? And that's something I ask because it's something that came up with a lot of people I interviewed yesterday, and there's a sort of peaceful vibe, an excited peaceful vibe here, at least for me. What do you feel about the Castle Point community, and what do you feel about the cosplay community in general when you just go out after putting so much effort into your costume?
Oh, Castle Point is definitely the most relaxing con you could be to on the East Coast. I mean, I've been to MagFest. I've heard stories about Katsucon and Otakon and Comic-Con. Like, I just don't want to do I just don't do those big cons anymore, except maybe something simple if I get a ticket for it. But Anime Next, if you've been there, that's so crowded here. It's just a peaceful thing. You hang out, meet your friends. It's cheap. It's like, what, 10, 15 bucks for a regular ticket? And you just don't have to worry about anything. There's so much transportation. If you have to worry about, like, parking was a big thing at some of the cons. Here's right across the street, right across the river, I should say, from New York. There's all the traffic hubs you could get to here easily. Take a bus, take a train, a walk here. It's just so, you don't have to worry about as much here. You don't have to worry about a hotel. You don't have to worry about parking that much. And it's just peaceful. It is definitely more peaceful, and the scenery too.
You know, and this is the funny part. Like, I have to totally agree with you here. Like, I remember there was complaints on the Facebook of how crazy the line was yesterday. But like once everyone was in, it was just the initial line, people getting the registration. But once everyone is in, it's crazy how many people are here, but how it still feels free and open and like you're saying over and over, peaceful. It's just so beautiful and calm, and everyone's so chill. This is just, it's not like Katsucon where we checked out before. It's not like PAX East. My partner's over there right now. You can just walk, have an interview, and not bother anyone else.
Oh yeah, it's basically a park. I mean, it's a college campus,
Exactly.
but it's basically like just chilling out in a park and having fun. You don't have to worry about anything. You just go up here right against the wall and just sit. Look, I don't even know what that says, but
Something Earth Day. Happy Earth Day.
Oh, Happy Earth Day. See, everything here is positive.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, and I really appreciate this.
No problem.
Have a good day.
You too.